I'm Lawrence Mann. This is the SFBT-3 artist reference model from Dolkus, and hi everybody, my name is Lawrence Mann, and this is the special full action body type 3. Yeah! It's an absolutely awesome artist reference model from Dolkus. Now, it's ultimately cool. If you've watched my unboxing for this, then you already know about the features. It has over 80 points of articulation, including every joint in the finger, thumb, the toes, and the eyes. Now that is absolutely amazing. I've been looking for an artist reference figure that beats the pants off of my old rubbishy one, which was supposed to be one of the best ones, and it's really not. So I've been on the lookout, and this is what I found so far, and to be honest, this is pretty amazing and I really like this. So I'm going to put it through its paces today and run through some of the poses that I can think of to just give it a proper test. But I'll show you quickly as well, if you haven't already seen this. This is the base. Now this is pretty cool. I do like that base. I don't think the 80 points of articulation cover that base, but you can see just how cool that base is. She actually will stand just on her own as well. And that's the base. If you just want to see the base on its own. The base is very cool. The base is fully articulated at 2 points, so you can raise that, lower it, you can pivot it around so you can have her raised up, and that really helps with drawing the figure. There is only a female version available at the moment, but hopefully if we all ask very nicely, they may create a male version. Okay, let's create some basic poses and just test out how well this model actually works. Now, to come up with some ideas for poses, I've plugged in my iPad and basically just googled action poses. You can see here she's just stood in the very limp model pose. So, okay, let's create first of all a very basic let's fight kind of pose. First thing I'm going to do is lower the post. I can lean her backwards a bit, put the arms out. Now I'm not pushing these fingers as far as they can go, but that's because I'm not using a toothpick, which I really should be doing, as it says to do in the instructions. There's my first pose. I'm really happy with that. Okay, let's this time go for something slightly more adventurous. Let's try a jumping pose. So we'll straighten this leg out. You can see how lovely and long these legs are as well. And the knee actually has several points of articulation, which is really nice. I can actually play with the toes here as well. There we go, that's another really nice pose. The fingers again bringing a real accuracy into it all, and the wrists as well, really bringing it to life. Now I could even move her eyes to look up at that hand, but you can see how it really works and really has a lot of articulation in there. Okay, let's move on to another pose. Let's take it off the stand this time. I'll keep this leg where it is, maybe move this one down. There's a lot of shoulder articulation here as well. Okay, so there we go. That's a simple crouching pose. I can spend a bit more time and pose those fingers on the knee properly. You can see just how useful this model is, and I love how long these legs are. They're absolutely great. and the neck works really well. So let's just take a look quickly at the eyelids. Got the eyelids that close and open. That's great, you know, if you want to do a winking position or just open or close. Now you've got two routes into the eyes. You can either go in by the hatch on the back of the head, which I think if you were using this almost as an animation tool, etc., would be great. You could go in and move the gimbal around at the back with the tweezers. That'd work, and it would mean you wouldn't have to move the head off. For me though, I am more a fan of just removing the face altogether, so I don't really need the tweezers as such. I would actually like to see the company creating a series of different faces. That would be very cool. This is very manga anime style face. I'd like to see a more realistic face type. Maybe some, I don't know, maybe some creature face types would be cool. You know, something with horns on or something like that. But here you can see I'm moving the eyes about. So I've just got my eyelids open fully. I'm just moving the eyes about. So I can go down, I can go up, I can go side to side. You can see how well the eyes work great. So if you've got in the pose and your character has their arm up, you don't have to just go with, oh, they're looking off at one direction. You can actually have the eyes there looking at the hand rather than just somewhere else. And you see how much difference that makes when you're using it for reference. Okay, next pose. There we go, that looks pretty cool. It's a nice little running pose. You can see the shape of the body there, and that's really nice fluidic pose. We could obviously arch her more to make it a faster paced pose. You know, that's just really nice for me. That works so well, and I think the special FullAction body type 3 model just works so well. I could use that reference right there to create a lovely illustration. You know, especially if I imagine that hand being, you know, foreshortened. You know, I get really close to that. I do some lovely foreshortening work. That'll look absolutely great. Yeah, that would be beautiful. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, why don't we try a different pose? So I'll take her off of the base for a moment. Tuck in that well articulated stomach. She can get her legs quite high, and again this is where the articulation on the toes comes in really well. I like the fact that I can get a bit of bend on the leg there. I can push out the fingers. I'm really liking that. I'll spin that around for you. You can see all the nice articulation, you can see all the nice detail there. It's absolutely beautiful. She's a mistress of kicking. I don't know why I said that. I do apologise. We pretty much keep her in that same pose almost. Just bend her legs, bend her arms. She's skydiving. Obviously she would shut her eyes in that case. Okay, let's go for something a little more sideways. I think that is another nice pose. Again, that's another one where I can see foreshortening really adding quite a lot. Obviously it doesn't have to be all running, fighting, jumping. There you go. There's a nice little cheeky pose as well. There's another freestanding kind of saucy pose. And of course, the leaning in the corner approach. As you can see though, this has the ability to go to and from very, very feminine to awkward old lady. You know, I can do everything with it, so I'm completely happy. I really love it so far. I'm going to do some drawing with it. I'm going to show off more aspects of it, and I really hope you stick around for those videos, as well as my many other videos.
Well, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'd love to hear your comments below. Let me know what you think about this video. Make sure to watch my unboxing. Ciao.
That wasn't creepy in the slightest. See you next time, guys. Bye.
Well, thanks for watching. Be sure to comment, like, and even subscribe to my channel, LAWRENCEcanDRAW. And if you really did like what you saw here, you can see more of it on my website, lawrenceman.co.uk. I'll see you next time.